Yeah, Stephen Amber, I caught up with Rabbi Daniel Greyber here just hours after he landed back at RDU from that long 11-plus hour journey back home. He was still jet lagged, but he wanted to share his story while it was still fresh in his mind because he says this all comes at a pivotal moment in history. Sitting back in his sanctuary, there's no place like home.
I'm here, I'm fine, I'm grateful, but it's a very different reality.
That reality across the globe, but close to Rabbi Daniel Greyber's heart. Ever since the October 7th Hamas terrorist attacks, he's felt a calling to make the trip to Israel. He's been there many times before, but this time felt different. While visiting his aunt, at times rockets going by and emergency alerts on his phone.
On that particular one, there weren't any injuries. That certainly set your heart racing.
His group of rabbis also meeting with those at the center of the conflict. He says the most memorable was this man, Devere Rosenfeld, whose sister and brother-in-law were killed trying to save their twin babies who survived the attack.
The terrorists left the twins crying, and they did that purposefully to lure people who were worried about the twins. And then when they came near the house to try to rescue the twins, these babies who were crying, they would murder them.
He also met with diplomats working to secure the release of hostages taken by Hamas.
It's a whole team of psychologists who are working with 240 families, 239 families of trying to support them. There's, I have a necklace, that says, bring them home.
That included a visit to the Kfar Aza kibbutz, where a couple with ties to Chapel Hill was taken.
What I will share is that I was able to go and visit with their family and to be of support there, in a personal way.
Now, as he returns home, making sure everyone he met was left with a little bit of Southern hospitality. These hand-drawn cards from his congregation.
There are kids in Durham, North Carolina, who want you to know, that we're thinking of you. It was very humbling for me.
And the rabbi says he and others are planning on continuing their advocacy back stateside as part of the effort to secure the release of those hostages. He says the American government has a major role to play in that. He also says that local Jewish groups from both Durham and Chapel Hill have teamed up to support a sister village in Israel. They're going to be continually giving them supplies and support as this war continues overseas. Reporting live, Tom George, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.